Rising 333. I'm glad you tuned back into this channel. And if it's your first time, welcome. This is going to be a general reading and not a personal reading. Please use your own discernment when watching or listening to this reading. And whatever messages that come out, please take what resonates and leave the rest. And if you do enjoy this reading, please don't forget to click the like button, subscribe or share, or just leave a comment. I hope everyone is doing okay. I'm going to be filming this reading on Monday, the 4th of August, 2025. I hope you're enjoying your morning, afternoon, evening, wherever you are in the world. I hope you enjoyed your weekend. Okay, so it just depends on the time zone. All right. Please don't forget to check the description box after this reading. I just want to remind you once again, Tarot Oracle readings is all to do with energy, it's non-gender, and it's also timeless. All right? It's all to do with energy, and these energies doesn't have to belong to you. It could belong to somebody you're associated with, or it could be an energy within another energy. All right? Now, as always, before I go into the downloads for today, all right, I just want to start off with this deck, Raise Your Vibration by Carl Gray. And my spiritual team, the ancestors, the divine, they wanted me to select this card. It says, forgiveness brings freedom. Okay, forgiveness brings freedom. All right. So, as I've said before in my previous readings, that forgiveness is the first step to healing. All right. And it's to help you. All right. When you forgive, it's to help you heal, to help you move on. Okay. So that you don't continuously, reminisce on whatever pain or trauma that someone has caused you. It could be one person or a group of people. All right. So, what I want to do is just quickly read on this. All right. If you don't mind, just please bear with me. It says, forgiveness brings freedom. Forgiveness. As soon as we hear or read the word, particularly situations, will come flooding into our heart and mind. Often we resist forgiveness because we feel that certain decisions or actions are unacceptable behavior, and that if we forgive this, we're letting it slip by or letting others get away with it. Forgiving doesn't mean accepting the unacceptable, though, by realizing that holding on to that isn't serving your healing. Because the journey, okay, as I've said before in my previous readings, that the journey is this journey, okay, life's journey is meant to be a healing journey, as although it is meant to be based on love as well, okay. All right, so it's about realizing that if you knew then what you know now, of course, you would have chosen a different path, but that you wouldn't have known unless what happened had happened. We live and learn. Forgiveness is about letting go of the story of the past so that you can be free in the present. It's about letting go of the weight of someone else's bad choices so that they can't affect your current happiness. Okay, because as I said before, if you continue to holding on to that trauma or pain that this person has caused you, it could contribute to you self-sabotaging. All right, because it then closes your heart chakra, and as a result you block whatever new love or unconditional love that is coming towards you. The universe wants you to know that forgiveness is an organic process. The path will unfold before you. You just have to be willing to walk it. Okay? And remember that the vibe of the day is I am willing to forgive and be forgiven. All right, because a lot of the times, okay, when we do something to somebody, we want this individual to forgive us. But when it's our turn, that we sometimes find it hard to do so. So it's a two-way street here. All right. So the vibe of the day is I am willing to forgive and be forgiven. All right. Okay. I just want to just check to see what else, all right, our spiritual team would like us to know at this time, all right? What messages they have for the collective, but also it could be helpful for the cross watcher as well, okay? Because you do not need to be on a spiritual or religious path to watch this reading. It's for anyone, okay? So let's see what the psychic tarot has to say, what messages the ancestors, the divine, our spirit guides, what is it they would like us to focus on, think about, remember, consider, okay? Holy Spirit of the angels, what is it? Okay. All right, so we've got spiritual strength. So if you need inner strength right now, you can always call on the divine, your spiritual team, the ancestors, the archangels, angels, your spirit guides. You could be a life path 9. So I think maybe at this time there could be a lot of challenges that might we might have to face or overcome. All right. All right. So okay. So you could be, as I said, a life path 9. Holy Spirit, Holy Angels, what is it that we need to? Okay. You could be a life path 7, says stand your ground. So maybe you might need inner spiritual strength, okay, to stand on your beliefs, okay, when it comes to a certain situation, or you might be confronted by someone who might oppose your beliefs, okay, what you stand for. All right. You could be a life path 7. Spiritual angels. What is it that we need to remember? What is it that we need to remember? Okay, so all right. Wow. We've got 7, 8, 9 on the table. So everything is going to be done in divine, or going to be, yeah, in divine order. All right, so we've got 8 here. So it says positive movement forward. So okay, so it's all about being in that having that positive mindset to move beyond what no longer serves you anymore. Maybe sailing onto calmer waters here. All right, but in order to do that, you need to have the inner strength, okay, to stand, to help you stand your ground, okay. You could be a life path 8, okay. That's what you probably need in order to probably help you to move forward in your life, okay, in a positive way. What do you need to consider? What is Okay. All right. So there could be maybe a legal situation going on, or the Most High is bringing something to balance here. Maybe you finding more balance within yourself. Okay. Or maybe there needs to be balance within yourself in order to find the inner strength. Okay, to make sure that you stand your ground in order to help you to move forward. Okay, this card is represents, okay, the justice card. Okay, so all right, so sorry, the judgment card, okay, in the traditional tarot. Okay, so yeah, so in order for you to move up, because at the bottom of the deck here you got power, all right, and then you got accelerated motion. Okay, so you could be a life path too. Okay, and wow, we've got actually we've got 888. Okay, on the table here. All right. If you want to know more about like the meaning of sequence of numbers and things like that, I have put the name of a book. All right, that is quite useful. Okay, because I use it a lot of most of the time. And this one is by Carl Grace, so please check out the description box. Or if you're interested in astrology and moonology and these things, I have put the names of some books, okay, that in sorry in the description box. So please check it out after after watching the reading. Okay, so yeah, so I guess it's all about finding balance and finding the inner strength to stand your ground in order for you to move forward. Okay, because again you got power and you got accelerated motion here, all right, to move forward. Okay, um and again you got a transformation here. This is on the 30th, so this represents the death card. So um and you got again you got balance here, which is to justice. So we've got the death card, we've got judgment, we've got a strength, we've got justice. So I don't know, maybe there's going to be some truth coming out regarding a situation, and it's going to which is going to balance something out here, especially if it's to do with a legal matter. Doesn't have to be, but this is what I'm getting there. But I think in the meantime, or maybe whatever's is happening, that's going to and by you standing your ground, it's going to close out a cycle so you can move forward in your life. Okay. But what spirit is also saying that you could be a life path 11 or master number 11. Okay. But what spirit is saying is that this is a time when you need to use your intuition at all times. This represents the traditional high priestess card. Okay, because as I said, that you could be dealing with an individuals, okay, that from that is well, like karmic or karmic connections there, because you got the temptation, and the temptation represents the devil card in the traditional tarot. You could be a life past 6 as well. All right, so this is a very this is very important. Okay, it's very important in order for you to move forward, okay, to grab the new opportunities that the universe, the divine is presenting you, that you don't be tempted to go back to pursue places, things that no longer serve your highest purpose. And you can use you can call on the divine, okay, for knowledge, wisdom, and use your intuition when making these decisions. Okay, you could be a life path 5 as well. So this is the advice from spirit, okay, from the ancestors, from the divine. Okay, to help you move forward in your life. If you haven't done so, we are all on different timelines, okay, and whatever messages that come out, just take what resonates and leave the rest. Okay, all right, so I just want to just quickly go through what's crystals. Okay, um my spiritual team is advising the collective to use or work with. All right, and if you want to know about crystals, I have also put the name of some books, okay, which I use, okay, to help me to understand about crystals, the power of crystals, working with crystals. So please check out the description box. Okay, so my spiritual team, they were suggesting fluoride, um, uh, sugarlight, red jasper, carnelian, citrine, moldavite, rose quartz, black opal, smoky quartz, clear quartz, or amethyst. Okay, if you're interested in working with crystals. Now, before I actually go through some other things here, okay, which I have some messages, okay, which was channeled to me. I just wanted to just say out to you, the viewer, as well as anyone who have watched, who have subscribed, and if you have, thank you ever so much for your support. Whatever you did in the past or what you're about to do is much appreciated, and it doesn't go unnoticed. All right. So thank you ever so much for your support. Whatever you did or whatever you're about to do is much, much appreciated. Thank you ever so much for even taking the time out. All right. And that is also for the cross watcher. And this is the reason why I just briefly wanted to say, first of all, thank you. All right. And the whole purpose of my channel, okay, because that is part of my destiny, okay, my life purpose, part of this channel as well. Okay, I love what I do. Okay, I love everyone I love. I want to play my part in healing, bringing healing, okay, because this is what the journey should be all about. All right. And even for the cross watcher. And you know, my readings, okay, or my channel or my spiritual enlightenment videos, which I do on my channel, is all about helping one to inspire, to elevate, okay, to heal, an individual. So if, let's say, like you might be in a point in your life and you need that guidance, that spiritual guidance, okay, then I am there to just help you in that sense. And this is the whole point of this channel, okay? And all the readings and spiritual enlightenment videos. And you know what, for me, if I know that there's a lot of things that happen, okay, when it comes to messing about with the numbers and so forth. But for me, I'm just telling you this, and this is the truth, okay, as Allah is my witness. All right. I call him Allah because, as I said, that I am a Muslim, okay. If if I put a reading out there or spiritual enlightenment out there and only 10 people, okay, watched my video, and it just happened to help one person, okay, to heal, to change their life, I'm happy. Because at the end of the day, this is what I've been ordained and appointed to do, is to heal. Okay, to heal, to elevate, to inspire, to lift one spirit. Okay, as I heal myself, I'm healing my lineage as well. I'm here to heal the world as well. All right. So, I just wanted to put just say this, all right, to put this out there in the open. So there's no like malice or ego or anything like that going on here. All right, I am here. I've been appointed. I've been ordained by the Most High to do this, what I'm doing. All right, and I'm happy and I love what I do. All right. Um, Okay, I just want to just briefly touch on astrology and numerology, okay? Because as I've said before in my previous readings, okay, we are in Leo season. Leo is all to do with home and family. The full moon is going to be going into Aquarius. Aquarius is to do with family and community. I did go into details about the retrograde, saying that there is Pluto is in retrograde in Aquarius. Pluto is all to do with endings, all right? Death doesn't always have to be physical death, but it's to do with endings. It's also, this energy is also about transformation and rebirth, all right? Then you got Saturn in retrograde. Saturn is known as the Grim Reaper. He's the father of planets. His energy is all to do with responsibility and discipline. You got Mercury energy. Mercury is also in retrograde, all right, and Mercury's energy is also doing mentality and communication. And you also have Neptune, okay, is also in retrograde and is to do with ideals and intuition. So there's a lot of things going on, okay. Plus we're going to be having the portal, the 8-8 portal, all right. And then after that we have the full moon as well. So the energy right now is, I mean, the energy is going to be very heavy, very intense. So, just embrace yourself, okay? Um, and this is also a time when that there's going to be a lot of spell work done, okay, especially dark arts, so-called black magic is going to be really hyped up during this time, okay. But once you have faith, you trust, you have faith, you trust, you have hope, all right, that your and remember that your the divine, the universe, okay, the angels, your whole spiritual team have your back. All right. And again, there's nothing to really worry about, because as long as you're in alignment, you respect both the spiritual and universal laws, okay, it might affect you in a little way, just a little tiny bit, okay, but it's not nothing to worry about. All right, as long as you respect the spiritual and universal laws, and enlightenment as well. Okay, now a lot of the numbers, okay, I keep coming across is 10. I've been seeing 1010 a lot as well. 13, 5, 23, 222, 555, 88, 33, 333, 666. So if you also come across these sequence of numbers a lot, as I said earlier before, and you don't know what they mean, I have put the names of two books that I use to guide me. If not, you can always check online what these numbers mean, okay. So because these numbers are very much connected to numerology and also angel numbers as well, okay. And so once again, all right, what I wanted to just touch on here, all right, especially when it comes to doesn't have to be, all right, if it's but this is could be connected to sort of like no before I speak no, all right, what I wanted to say, for let me just say this first, okay. So once again, all right, because of the retrogrades and everything that's going on at this time, so there could be a person or people you have ghosted or closed out a karmic cycle with, or walked away from, may want to reconnect, reconcile, contemplate, or compromise. All right. So I just wanted to put that out first. All right. For example, when it comes to things like um stolen inheritances, gifts, or money. So you may have what has been channeled to me, that a member or members of your family may send an ex-lover or spouse, okay. This could be also a friend or workmate to message or travel towards you, but this person actually worked together with members of your family, okay. And this person may come back in victim mode or act all innocent, um or a member or members of your family who betrayed you will want or may ask for your forgiveness, um and or may want to reconcile or balance out a situation, only because they got caught and the secret has or will be exposed. Another thing that was channeled to me, okay, is that um, there could be a divine partnership or union at hand. Okay, we are on different timelines. If not, a member or members from your spirit, you might be like joining or meeting or up with members of your or member of your spiritual soul tribe, or there will be some form of alliance or partnership. There could be two feminine or masculine energies who could be around you in your energy. Okay, this could be a divine partner and a karmic partner, okay, or false twin flame and a divine twin flame, okay. So what spirit is saying at this time, You need to choose wisely. Okay, there are some situations. Okay, if you are on this twin flame soulmate journey, okay, maybe somebody you once were in a relationship with and you broke off with them, there is a chance where both you and this person had to do some type of healing, some type of shadow work, and then get back together. But that's not always the case. But whether you've met this person in this lifetime or not, there is some type of past life connection. But at this time, you need to use your intuition. If you're not sure, go within, pray, um, meditate, so that you can make the right decision. Okay, you could make the right choice, because I've been seeing 222 a lot. Okay, all right. So to check on the energies around the collective, what I'm going to do, I want to use this deck. It's called Nature Nurture. Okay, I'm going to be selecting 3 cards, which I'm going to put on a stand, and then I'm going to take 2 from the top and 2 from the bottom. Okay, and then use the Egyptian tarot and some other decks to clarify the cards, okay, that come out. Okay, so I'm just going to I'm just giving it a little bit of a shuffle and see what happens. All right, so let's see. Holy Spirit, Holy Angels, what is it that? Okay, Holy Spirit, Holy Angels, what karmic energies are around us at this time? Okay, so we have the first one is coral. It says nurture. Okay, okay. The second one, all right. So it's on the number 45. Okay, which gives you the number 9. So something could be coming into fruition. So we've got 45. All right. Then you got wolf. Okay, it's on number 5, and it says teacher at the bottom. So 5 can talk about change. You could talk about instability. You could talk about conflict. All right, and then you got dove. Okay, and at the bottom it says forgiveness. And when you add the 2 numbers, give you number 11. Um, and when you add the 2 numbers, 2. Okay, so 2 talks about balance, partnership, and duality in the area of life. So it says dove at the top. Okay, dove, and then you got 38, and then you got forgiveness at the bottom. Okay, okay, all right. So we've got coral, nurture, wolf, teacher, dove, forgiveness, and I'm going to take 2 from the top and then 2 from the bottom. So we've got um sleeping man. Okay, we've got 31 unconscious. Okay, this will give you number 4. So 4 is all about structure, stability, and manifestation in the area of life. Okay, then we've got monkey. This is number 44. All right. When you add the 2, I believe this could be a master number 44. When you add the 2 numbers, it gives you a number 8, which talks about mastery, action, accomplishment. It says humor. Let me take 2 from the. Okay, so you've got nest, home. Then you got 28, we give you number 10. So 10 talks is all about completion, an end of a cycle, renewal. And then we've got Hungry Ghost. That's on a number 32, which gives you number 5. And then you got Fear. Okay. Okay, so we've got Coral, Nurture, Wolf, Teacher, Dove, Forgiveness, Sleeping Man, Unconscious, Monkey, Humor, Nest, Home, okay, and Hungry Ghost, Fear. All right. So, I mean, this could be to do with somebody that you once had a relationship with, okay? It could be like a workmate or friend. It could be an ex-partner, lover, spouse, a family member, okay? And maybe they did something to you in the past, okay? And maybe they want to basically want you to forgive them, okay? Um and as I said, it could be like somebody, like you could have been married to, because if you notice on this card, you've got two doves here, okay? um you could be some type of teacher. You could be a spiritual teacher, okay, or teach at a school. um you could have, as I said, moved away as well from this situation, from this person, and probably loving on yourself because you got nurtured there. Or maybe this person, okay, views you as somebody who is quite nurturing, okay. This person could be quite anxious because you got or fearful about something. Could be something that might be going on in their life because you got fear here. You could have once shared a home, or this, as I said, this person could be part of your family, okay, or you could have had a family with this person, or somebody you considered as your family because you got home here, all right. Maybe this person could be reminiscing on what you and them had because you got humor here. You could be, or this person could be the Chinese zodiac sign of the monkey, all right. um Okay, maybe this person, I don't know. Maybe they could have got, maybe, I don't know, you got sleeping man hairs. Let me just check on this one and see. Because it could be like you could be dealing with somebody who, especially if you have embarked on a spiritual path, okay, maybe you could be dealing with like a, in other words, like a karmic partner. All right. This is yeah. Yeah. Yeah, you could be dealing with because when it says sleeping man, it could be like you could be dealing with a karmic. This could have been a karmic relationship because you got sleeping man, but it could be also somebody who is sort of maybe depressed about their situation because obviously you got fear here. All right. Um Maybe they want, they want to ask for your forgiveness because you got forgiveness here, maybe to reconcile. um but you may need to, like, you might need to like pause a bit before you make that decision if you want to get back with this person. But again, it doesn't have to be like a ex spouse, okay, or lover. It could be a family member, all right, because that's why you've got um go hungry ghosts, okay. um all right, yeah. All right. So, okay. So what I'm going to do, just quickly, I'm going to be using the Egyptian tarot just to clarify these cards here. Okay. So this doesn't have to be your story, all right? Let's clarify coral nature. Okay, you got the star. Okay, you got Knight of Stars. You got the Fool. Queen of Swords. And you got Seven of Cups, okay? All right. At the top of the deck, you've got Emperor. And at the bottom, you got Five of Coins here, okay? All right. So as I said before, okay, you could be in this Queen of Swords energy, all right, and could be dealing with a Knight of Staffs, okay. Knight of Staffs is actually in traditional tarot is Knight of Wands, okay. Or you could be dealing with like an Emperor, okay, maybe somebody who might be older than you in age, okay. But that doesn't have to be, okay. um but just take the energy as it resonates, okay, because it's also because tarot oracle readings is also non-gender. But it seems to me that this person, okay, may want to come towards you, because if you notice that this man, he's sailing, he's quite like he's determined, okay, to travel towards someone, okay, quite passionate about doing this, okay, by taking that leap of faith, okay, because you got the Fool here to do this, okay, to come towards you if this is your story. Now it could be the reason why he's doing so or she's doing so is maybe because maybe they are I don't know, they may be struggling financially at this time, okay. Um and maybe they are hoping or wishing, because you got the star, that maybe especially if they did something bad to you in the past, maybe they feel that maybe they can that somehow you could be able to help them in some way, um to get out of a sticky situation, okay. But what concerns me is this Seven of Cups. So you could have moved away from somebody who had a lot of options in the past, but it could be also that this person may want to come back to you and create some type of illusion, okay? And you might fall for whatever they say, because because they see you as somebody that's quite nurturing, okay? Now you could also embody the Queen of Coins energy, and definitely you could be dealing with somebody from the past, because you got Six of Cups here. Okay. So at this time you need to use your intuition and discernment at all times, because I said there could be a lot of people from the past, okay, that wanting to come back to reconcile, okay. So this person could see you also like a like in like a somebody who's quite in that mothering energy, like Queen of Cups energy. You could be like like because you got nurture, teacher, and forgiveness, and this person, well, just be careful that a spirit is saying, just be careful this person doesn't play on your heartstrings here, okay? Because they could have done that in the past, and you could have closed out a cycle with this person, and they now want to Main spirit said they're probably trying to cry wolf, like in the case I think with Peter. I think it was like Peter and the wolf or something like that. And this could be like somebody you once were in a relationship with. Okay, so just take the energy as it resonates and apply the rules where they fit. Okay. Holy Spirit, Holy Angels. Let me just lock this deck. Okay. Holy Spirit, Holy Angels, please clarify wolf teacher, wolf teacher. Okay. All right, so you got King of Coins. Now this fell on this card at home. So it could be a past partner, or it could be a sibling. All right. Because you had Queen of Coins came out earlier, right? So this is definitely this whatever message is coming out is just a continuous thing here, all right, from whatever messages that came out earlier. Please clarify coins. Okay, so we've got once again King of Coins, Eight of Cups, Two of Cups, the Star that came out again, and Queen of Coins, right? So that the Queen of Coins, okay, jumped on Hungry Ghost, okay, all right. So yeah, again you got Seven of Cups, and then you got Six of Cups here. You've got Queen of Swords, and then you got Ten of Swords here. Yeah. So it could be somebody that you moved away from, okay? Maybe they did something in the past, okay? Maybe you were in a relationship where there was no equal give and take. It could be to do with money, doesn't have to be. As soon as I open the deck, I've got the Sun here. So there could have been some clarity regarding this individual. It could be a business because you've got Queen of Coins and King of Coins on the table here. All right, so this could be a business situation here. Okay, where this person was holding or doing something in secret. Okay, and you have the Sun card that came out, so something was most likely exposed about what this person did. Okay, it could have put you in the Ten of Swords energy, or maybe this person now, since you moved away, this person is now in the Ten of Swords energy, because you got Eight of Cups. Eight of Cups talks about walking away. Okay, you got Six of Cups is to do with the past, because again you got Hungry Ghost here. Okay, so maybe this person could have created a lot of illusions to cover whatever they did. Okay, so and now they are in the Five of Coins energy. They could be in poverty, struggling financially, um, or struggling with their finances, and they're hoping, okay, that they can probably make their way towards you. They may ask for your forgiveness, as I said. It could be somebody that you once had a home with, okay, or had family with, okay. It could be a family member as well, all right, or someone you had some type of business partnership with, okay. Okay, so I want to clarify dove and forgiveness and see what comes out. Please clarify dove, forgiveness. Okay, we've got the Lovers. Six of Cups that came out again. Two of Cups. Chariot. Eight of Swords. Wow. Okay. So, just all right. So again, we've got the Lover, Six of Cups, Two of Cups, the Chariot, Eight of Swords. Then we've got King of Staffs. Okay, and then we've got her which represents, or I should say, like the King of Wands here. And then you got Four of Staffs. Okay, which represents the Four of Wands here. Now, what I'm getting here, okay, is that I don't know if this was a sort of like a, doesn't have to be, okay? It could be a case where maybe this person did something deceptive, okay? And as I said, this person could be all in their head right now. You could have, as I said, shared a home with this person, okay? This could be this could be somebody, a member of your family, okay? It could be more than one person that wants your forgiveness. Maybe they could be all in their head. It's definitely to do with the past, all right? And they want to somehow come towards you or travel towards you because you've got the Chariot there. Or it could be a past partner, or I don't know, could be, although we had the Emperor and we had I think King of Coins, but this Emperor could embody King of Staff and King of Pentacles energy. Okay. But you've got Eight of Swords here. All right. So this person could be all in their head, trapped in their head. Maybe they, maybe wondering, or could be, whether if they were to come towards you, if you would forgive them. But from what Spirit is saying to me, this is, I believe, this is more like, I think this is a love sort of relationship. Doesn't have to be, but this is what I'm getting here. But doesn't have to be. But definitely, this is past energy here. It could be too. I don't know. I mean, I'm just saying. All right, this person. I don't know. As I said, this person, whoever that, I don't know, whoever that wants to come towards you. Okay, this person could be in another relationship. Okay, they could have put you in a third party situation before, or they could have been in another relation, put somebody else, um, or they could have been seeing somebody else on the side, okay, and maybe that whatever it is got found out because you got the Hermit here, okay, you got the Moon here. This person may want to come towards you, okay, but this person I don't think they're coming in good energy because you got Page of Cups here. And Page of Cups is sort of like a very fishy, childish sort of energy. Spirit wants to say petty. This person, you could be dealing for a petty person as well. Okay, so you just need to use your intuition and discernment at all times. But I think this is a past partner here. But it could be a family member. But to me, this more whatever messages that are coming out here, I think it's to do with an ex-spouse, ex-lover. Okay. Okay, let's see what else we can get from this situation. Please clarify teacher, self-forgiveness, sleeping, monkey humor, nest, home, and hungry ghost. Okay, so let's see here. So I don't know, maybe you might be healing from this situation, okay, or maybe this person is now sort of like somehow feeling fearful, okay, maybe they somehow feel abandoned because you walked away. If this was your story, this person could be somehow unstable, okay, they could be mentally unstable as well as financially unstable, okay. It could be definitely somebody you released, you've moved on, okay, or maybe you need to close out that cycle with this individual. Again, this person could have put you in a third party situation here, because you've got influences, you've got attachments, third party pairs. Maybe they're hoping that one day that you and them will reunite, okay. Um, Maybe they want to come towards you like maybe just pay you like an unexpected visit or something, okay. But this person could be in some kind of emotional turmoil at this moment. But this person could be also trouble as well, okay. You could be dealing with somebody who is all in their pride, somebody who's quite arrogant, all in their ego, and somebody who's quite stubborn as well. Okay? But definitely you're dealing with a karmic partner here. Because that's why you've got sleeping man. Okay? Who probably thinks everything is a joke because you've got monkey and it's got humor here. Who doesn't take life seriously. Spirit says that because I could hear this being this whispered to me, it's almost like wherever they lay their hat is their home, that type of energy, okay. This card wanted to stay in the deck. It says being burned, afraid to love someone again, unhealed trauma runs away. So you could be dealing with somebody who has some type of unhealed past life trauma, okay. Somebody who's quite demanding, okay, at the moment. Maybe their whole life is crumbling around them, okay. uh Somebody that tries to sell you a pipe dream, but or give you false of offer false promises. And as I said, this person is could be somebody who is not willing to settle down or be responsible, okay. Who shies away from commitment, okay. And they may want to come towards you, but this person may not be as truthful as they should be, okay. Let's see what this one has to say. Okay, this person may want to come towards you to get away from their situation, okay. Teacher, purify self-forgiveness, sleeping man, monkey, humor, nest room, and hungry horse. Yeah, so as I said, this person may want to come towards you to get away from their situation, okay? Things might be quite stagnant in their life. They might want to um sort of like reconnect, but obviously it says here burnt bridges, lack of trust, disloyal, turn back on. So maybe this person was disloyal to you in the past. You could be dealing with a psychopath. When this person comes towards you, maybe you might they may as I said, um want to apologize, but doesn't have to be, because this person may say sorry, but they might not mean it. That's why obviously this came reverse. Okay. Um, Definitely this person may want a second chance. Okay. But you could be just healing yourself, healing from this situation. All right. Just feel that, whatever cycle that's you've closed out with this person, that it just remains closed. Okay. What is this one? What is this one? Let's see. Yeah, you definitely could have cut ties with this person, because it says Juices fed up cutting ties, walked away. So if this person was somebody that was who played about, was very unfaithful, you could have just got fed up. And as I said, this person may want to pay you a surprise visit. Okay, you could have blocked communication with this person. This person may want to come back to ask for your forgiveness. You could be dealing with somebody who is very toxic, who's got addiction, and this person could be planning to call you, hoping that um like there could be some type of contemplation here. All right. What's this one? Let's see what else. Oops. Clarify monkey. Clarify nest. Clarify hungry host. Let me just quickly get the okay. Wow. Yeah. So you could be dealing with somebody who has a block heart chakra. Um yeah, dealing with somebody, yeah. Maybe now since you walked away, they're now um maybe seeing your value because you got appreciated. Maybe they didn't appreciate you in the past. All right. Um this person could be obsessed about still not accepting the fact that you've moved away, okay, and you no longer want to be with them. Okay, this person, I don't know, you could be dealing with somebody who's quite confused, doesn't know what they want. This person could be very unhappy at the moment in their life. This person could still be holding a secret, and you could be dealing with somebody who is a water sign. You could be a water sign. Okay. Let's let's see what else we can get about this person, because um let me just dive a bit deeper, all right, to see what's going on with this person. Yeah, you could be dealing with, okay, right. This person could be seeing you as somebody who is quite authentic, okay, but this person probably is still wearing a mask, okay, because that's why you got sleeping man, okay. Yeah, this person is refusing to face their demons because this came out in reverse. Yeah, this person is definitely they they don't love themselves, okay, they don't love themselves, they're not being honest, truthful, okay, and they will just continue to create illusions, okay. Yeah, this person just doesn't know who they are because it says lack of awareness, okay, that's clarifying sleeping man. So you're dealing with a karmic partner here. Yeah, you could be dealing with a very somebody who's quite arrogant, okay. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, this could be a you could be dealing with a false flame because it says soul mirrors. Okay. Yeah. And you also dealing with somebody again, somebody who doesn't know or respect boundaries. Okay. You could have created healthy boundaries when it came to this person. Okay. Um, yeah, this person is also maybe somebody who is doesn't listen to or pay attention, is not intuitive or doesn't or ignores, uh or they could have their third eye blocked, okay, because you've got intuition, spirituality, or maybe this person has no connection with the divine or spirit altogether, okay, because I said it is a karmic part. uh, I mean, could be, all right, doesn't have to be, but this is what I'm getting here, all right. um and because you could, there are individuals, okay, who are um who are in that karmic energy, but they do recognize, or they have some type of connection, spiritual connection, or they could be religious, okay, or maybe spiritual, but this person, I doubt very much. So this person, I don't know. This is what I'm getting here. All right, and you could be dealing with somebody who's who's still quite deceptive here, and may have addictions as well. Okay, or some type of addiction or attachment. Okay. What spirit wanted me to say is that make sure that with this person, but use your intuition and discernment at all times, okay, because this person, you see with this cross can represent burdens. So if you want to take this person back, don't choose wisely, don't make the right decision. This person is going to create a lot of burdens in your life, okay. So just be mindful of that. Because I said you could be dealing with somebody who's quite arrogant, all in their ego, and quite stubborn. All right. Let me use this one and see what comes up. Let me use this one. Ooh, I wanted to fly out. um. Yeah, I think this person is probably angry because you I don't know, maybe because you've turned your back on them, okay, and now happily single, okay. They could be all in their head about what how they treated you in the past. As I said, you could have had a family with this person. This person could have some type of addiction. All right. Maybe you could be all balanced, okay, healing away from this person, okay. You could have moved away because you could have received some shocking news about this individual. It could be because of what they tried to keep um hidden, okay. This person could be going, or maybe I don't know, maybe you could be going through divorce if this was a spouse, was somebody you was once married to, or this person could be having some legal problems. That is why they could be in the Five of Pentacles energy. This person may want to come back, and if this was a lover, to pop the question. But you could be dealing with somebody who, as I said, who maybe this person, okay, could be like somebody that is having or going through an ego death, okay. This is what I'm seeing here, okay. Maybe when you moved away, okay, it has caused this person to have some type of tower moment, okay. And you could be dealing with somebody who embodies the divine masculine energy, or I don't know, maybe embodies this. It doesn't have to be a man, it could be also a woman, because we all embody both masculine and feminine energies. Okay. Maybe they feel that they were you left them hanging. Okay, but this person could also be doing um dabbling into spell work as well. They could be casting some type of love spell, so to distort your way of thinking, so you make the wrong choice and take them back in your life, which as I said before, will lead to a lot of problems. Okay, this person, as I said, um this person can end up going to be creating a lot of burdens, or bring a lot of challenges your way. Okay, so be careful. Let me just use this one. Now, as I've always said in my previous readings, as I said, free forgiveness, okay, forgiving someone is the first step to healing, okay. um to heal your heart, all right. But it doesn't mean that, if somebody did you wrong in the past, that you need to allow them back in your life, okay. mental humor, clarify my soul, clarify self-forgiveness, clarify hungry horse. Okay. Okay, so I don't know. This could have happened, I don't know, in autumn or be happening sometime in autumn. Okay. You could be sort of listening to your intuition at this time regarding this person. As I said, you could be dealing for masculine energy. As I said, this person may want to create some type of illusion, uh, to doubt whether, to doubt them as an individual, or to doubt, for you to self-doubt, okay, into making the wrong decision. Okay, and as I said, this person could be somehow all in their feelings regarding this separation. And yeah, it is to do with like somebody that you have separated from. Okay. um this wanted to pop out of the, yeah, some, and by you moving away, you've freed yourself, okay, from this, whatever this, who this person was. Okay, this person, okay, definitely you freed yourself. You now feel a sense of freedom, okay, I should say. um and this person could be at a distance. Okay, and you could also be dealing with somebody who could be a fire sign. Okay. Maybe this person wants to come towards you, but this person could be in lustful energy. um but also, if you were to take this person could create some type of conflict, or there's going to be a lot of conflict between you and this person. All right. Maybe because this person is not somehow, not coming in with good energy. This person could have some inner child trauma that they need to heal, and you could be dealing with a false twin flame. Okay, so what spirit is saying is to use your intuition, okay, discernment at all times. Okay, and make sure you continue to create healthy boundaries when it comes to this person. Okay. Okay, let's see what else we can get. Okay, so if this person wanted to, let's see what is it this person would like to say. All right, if they were to contact you. Okay, maybe when they contact you, might say this love is crazy. Okay, I don't know, let's see what else. What is it this person would like to say? What is it this person say? Like to say now, these, whatever that's coming out, okay, it could be from, by this reading could be picking up the energy of your real true divine partner. Okay, so just take the energy as it resonates. Okay, if this is your story. Okay, at the top of the deck you got, these feelings are eating me alive. All right. At the bottom, you've got painful memories. Okay, so maybe you could be still healing from this situation. Um, don't wait for me, please. Okay, don't know. You got, will you leave me like the others? Okay, so I don't know. Maybe this person may want to sort of like play on your heartstring, even though they know they did you wrong. It says, I can't stop thinking about you. Okay. So I don't know. Maybe this person could have some type of abandonment issues which they need healing. It says, I don't want to be alone. Okay, so you could be also dealing with somebody who's quite needy. I long for your kiss. Okay, but what really concerns me is this one here where it says drugs and alcohol. Maybe this person could be addicted to drugs or alcohol or both. And at the bottom we got here, it is dark without you. So I don't know. And if this person has these types of addictions, then I think it's best, especially if you've walked away and this was the secret, I think it's best to just continue moving forward. Okay. Okay. Let's see what this person's. Okay. I'm gonna use the True Intentions deck to see what spirit also wanted me to just mention again. This person could be doing love spells, okay? If they're dabbling into dark arts or so-called black magic. Okay, the next deck I want to use is True Intentions, and this card caught my eye where it says, "Small favor, I'm hoping you won't mind helping with me with something minor." So as I said, this person could may want to, like, ask for your forgiveness and want you to take them back into your life because they need maybe financial help. Okay. And this person could be coming in with lustful energy as well. Okay. Now, whatever messages are the rest of the messages that's coming up from this deck, these could be energies picked up from your divine partner, okay, and not necessarily from this karmic partner, okay. Or it could be messages that what you're going to tell this person, okay, this karmic partner, or vice versa, okay. What else is this person? What is their true intention? What is their true intention? What is this person's true intentions? What is this person's true intention? So we just get these. Right, this wanted to come out reverse. It says, "Safe space. I accept and respect you for who you are and ask only for the same in return." But this came in reverse. So definitely this person does not respect you and does not accept who you are. Okay. We've got loan. I'm in need of financial assistance. Okay. Revenge. I'm looking to damage you in retaliation for perceived wrongs. I don't know what that's about. So basically, they want to be wrong and strong. Okay. And then you got brag. I will always enthusiastically share the amazing things happening in my life. Okay. So maybe this is what one of the illusions they might, want to try and cast. Okay. Especially if they're dabbling into dark arts, known as or so-called black magic. Then you got it's mutual. We're on the same wavelength, good or bad. Okay, so I don't know. This could be so this brag. I don't think this is coming. This is coming from a divine partner. I doubt very much. I think this is probably the energy of a karmic partner. Okay. This one, however, is mutual. We're on the same wavelength, good or bad. So this could be from a divine partner here. And then you got imposter. I'm not who you think I am. Okay. So I think this is a very as I said, please use your intuition and discernment at all time. Okay. You might probably just tell this person, okay, who you walked away from, you might just say to them, uh, "Pass, the weight of what happened between us still lingers. I'm not okay." This person, I think, is going to tell you that. Sorry, this person is going to tell you the weight, because obviously you got a card that says uh where it says about leaving them hanging, right? So this person may feel that there is no that there isn't there is some unfinished business. All right. So this person may say the weight of what happened between us still lingers. I'm not yet over our past. Okay, but you might then tell this person it's time to resolve unfinished business and move forward in our lives. So I don't know. So maybe you are going to just say to this person, look, what happens has happened. I forgive you, but I've already moved on. Okay, and that's what you need to do. Okay, if this is a karmic partner. Okay, all right. So what I want to do is just use a few decks to close out the reading. Okay. So I'm going to start off with the Shaman Oracle and see what messages the um, ancestors have for the collective. What's wrong with this? Okay, so let's see what message. Okay, what message the ancestors have for us. Okay, spirit have for us. It could be to do with this individual, or it could be just general collective advice. Okay. This is what message. Ooh. Hmm. Wow. It's okay. We've got Dancer of Lies. Okay. Hmm. Okay. So let's see what that's about. Okay, so you could definitely be dealing with somebody who is a liar. Yeah. But let's see what we can get from this, okay? You could be dealing with somebody who is a liar. Dancers. 59. Okay, so let's see what this message, okay, wow. Let's see what this has to say. It says, I am the dancer of lies. I live to distract, to destroy, and to break down all truth into darkness and despair. I dance in your heart and in your thoughts, and I lead you away from the path you are meant to follow into a place of misshapen reality. I break hearts and minds alike, and I am the hardest opponent you will face. You are right to fear me, but like all liars, I fall back into the face of truth. Hmm, wow. And then it goes on to say the dance of lies says deceit is one of the most powerful and harmful aspects of human experience. A lie can destroy dreams or hopes in a moment, weaken or damage beliefs, interrupt progress, and turn us aside from the road we should follow. Even half truths can be damaging, even if spun for the best of intentions. Living a lie withers the soul and brings us only pain and fear. The dancer of lies is a trickster who encapsulates this negativity, yet one who shows truth by means of paradox. Only by confronting truths can we conquer the liar within and return to the path we desire to tread. Wow. So this is a message, okay, for the collective regarding. So if this is your story and you're dealing with this, this is your story, dealing with this individual, this person is still a liar, okay? And the interpretations, okay, of regarding this message says falsehood, opposition, distraction, dissolution of dreams, frustrated plans, darkness, being led astray, loss and sorrow, inner conflict, resolved, weakened. And obviously, earlier, okay, we did see as I said, um, you got the sleeping man here, all right. So once again, this person, as I said earlier, this person is a karmic partner. Okay, somebody you could have walked away from the past. Okay, or somebody you ghosted, or because got hungry ghost here. And this person could be living in fear. It could be somebody that you, as I said, created healthy boundaries. Okay, this person could also be somebody who has outdated thinking and beliefs, because on top of the shaman deck you got shaman tradition. So this person could be as I said, like somebody who also has outdated thinking and beliefs, all right. And as I said, this person could be all in could be quite anxious or fearful, okay. um you could be seeing this person in your dreams, or maybe the spirit your spiritual guides, okay, the ancestor, the divine, could be sending messages through your dreams, warning you about this person who wants to return, okay, who may want to create some type of illusion, okay. So just be mindful, because if you take this person back, all right, it's going to this person is going to be a challenge or create a lot of obstacles, challenges in your life. All right. That's why earlier on, um my spiritual team, the ancestors, the divine, they wanted me to point this out to show you the cross. Okay, what this what it represents. Okay, which I say burdens, loss, sadness, sorrow, pain. Okay, so you don't want to be going back to this if that's what they did at the beginning. Okay. All right, so let's see what else. Okay, what other messages? Let's go for use keepers of the light. Okay, let's see what else what other messages, okay, that our spiritual team want to give to us at this time. Spiritual angels, what additional messages? Spirit angels, what additional messages? Okay, so we've got here faith, humanity, and benevolence. It says stay calm. Okay, faith, humanity, and benevolence. Okay, it says stay calm, trust the good in yourself and others, see the light in the world. Okay, so if you're on this path, what the spiritual being is saying is that to have faith, and also to believe that whatever decision that you're making regarding this person, that uh that it's what that is best for your is in your self for your best interest, okay, I should say. Okay. So at the moment you could be receiving or seeing signs and synchronicities. It could be about this individual if this was your story. This is from Lady Venus. It says downloads and understanding. Truth is being revealed. Deep insights are coming from heaven and the astral realm. Okay. So, I mean, again, whatever, if you were doubt, having second thoughts about this individual, if this was your story, well, truth is coming to you now. And you got Paul, the Venetian, experiencing grace. Share your gifts with grace. Waves of inspiration and love are coming to you, okay? Because the journey should be about love, all right? And not keep going into cycles, karmic cycles of unrequited love, okay? Okay, let's see what advice, what the angels have to say. So let me just use this simple deck. Spiritual angels, what additional advice? Okay, so we've got here, we got release. Work with Archangel Michael to let go of what no longer serves you or your purpose. So, again, the angels, the archangels are reminding, and you can always call on Archangel Michael if you haven't done so to help you cut cords with this person, okay, or to help you release this person, okay, for good. It says, if you get nervous, focus on service. Put your entire intention on answering the question, how can I make the world a better place? And the law of attraction will automatically take care of your needs. So you can always call on the angels, okay, if you want to help you manifest or to attract more abundance into your life. Okay, so or to help you work with the law of attraction, okay, to manifest more things into your life, okay. um what they recommended, okay, for some of you doesn't okay. We've got mediumship. It says you have the natural ability to connect with departed loved ones, okay. Okay, then you got here Goddess, express your divine feminine energy and embracing its magical intuition and nurturing qualities. Okay, because you are goddess. Okay, don't forget that. Um, God mediumship, you have the natural ability to connect with departed loved ones. I think I've already said that. Um, You've got ascended masters, powerful, loving, and wise spiritual teachers are watching over and guiding you, okay? Especially if it comes to making the right decisions about this person. But again, you've got Archangel Michael that came on the table, which you can call and ask for his help to help you cut ties with this person. And then you've got Archangel Raphael, says the healing angel is with you, supporting your healing work, okay? Okay, and I'm going to use this deck to just, this final deck, all right? Holy Spirit, Holy Angels, what last messages you have for the collective? What last messages? What last message? Okay, we've got sparkle. I turn fear into strength. I free my mind from doubt and have faith in the goodness of the universe. I love and accept myself as a soul, and I discover the light that lives in me. Divine light, I am an expression of love and I shine like the sun. My inner light is my strength and wealth. My intuition guides me to discover a better side of myself. Okay. And the way of light, I took a conscious step into the light. I turned weaknesses into strengths. By mastering my thoughts, I overcome obstacles with a positive attitude. I extend my light to every corner. Okay, see, these are affirmations, okay, things that you can say, okay, and believe it, okay, and have faith in whatever you have said. All right, so I hope whatever came out, if this was your story, or if you're dealing with this individual, is going to um, gave some or brought some answers or clarity into this situation. As I said, at the end of the day, it's all to do with energy. Okay, these readings, okay, this might not necessarily be your story or be your energy. It could be somebody that you're associated with, or it could be an energy within another energy. All right, so just take whatever applies, sorry, whatever came out, I should say, and just leave the rest. All right. Please don't forget to check the description box as well. And once again, I'd like to thank all my subscribers, my supporters, anyone who have taken the time out, you, the viewer, to watch, listen to my readings. I do spiritual enlightenment videos as well on my channel, so please check it out. And once again, if you did enjoy this reading, please don't forget to click the like button, subscribe or share, or just leave a comment. Thank you for watching. See you next time, and goodbye.